Today I will answer a few very common questions which patients ask me. First question, doctor, why can't you wait? Answer, very simple. The more I wait, the more I am at risk for corona. I can't wait for you in the hospital just because you are late in not identifying the traffic. Everybody has Google Maps. Everybody know the time duration taken to reach a hospital. Everybody are uh, everybody takes an appointment early enough, okay, so that we can plan and you can plan your life. And second question, Dr. Sab, it's not our mistake. The child has done potty. We had to say that's a stupid excuse during Corona times. If the child has done potty in a diaper or anything, take the cloth, take the wipes, clean the child inside your car. Being on time for appointment during Corona times is extremely important. Otherwise, you are late by 10 minutes. Another patient, a turn is there. So both of you are at the same time in the same hospital. That we don't want. Now you are also sometimes late. Yes, certain patients takes more than 20 minutes to understand their medicines or understand their disease. In such a case, there is a small chance that you might have to wait 10 to 15 minutes. We as a physician are extremely working hard in the PPE kit at 40 degrees Celsius outside temperature, sweating like hell, and feeling tired, feeling giddy. Recently, there was an incident in which Jammu, two people with the PPE kit went to bury a person, and that people died. Along with the person, that people also died. So it's very important. The third question commonly asked, there was traffic. Please, traffic is not our concern. It's your concern to check in the Google map and start at least 20-30 minutes early. If you reach 10 minutes early, that may not be make big difference. We will be happy to send you faster to home. But if you come late, you're making the doctor wait in a situation of corona. Then why other doctors are creating such things? Why other doctors are not worried about this situation? I'm talking about my patients and my concern. I'm not concerned about how lazy or how uncaring the other doctors are. I'm not worried about. We will pay you extra, you should wait 10 minutes. I mean, you can't pay back my life. If I get corona and unfortunately I die, you will pay for entire family. This is stupid excuse. You have money, please keep it with you, save for your child. I don't want extra money, but definitely I'm not going to wait for you. I know another excuse. Can't you just cooperate? I mean, this is a corona time. This is a pandemic going around in which the WHO doesn't know what bimari is going to happen. People are getting brain clogged with corona. The heart is getting blocked. The kidneys are getting blocked. The liver is getting blocked. Each and every organ is having blood clots in autopsy. The dead body is filled with clots. People are bleeding. People are dying of corona. And you people want doctors to cooperate? The same question applies to the patient. Please cooperate. Your traffic, your child might be sleeping, your child might be crying, your child might be doing anything and everything they want. But it doesn't mean I should put myself at risk and thereby getting the disease and giving it to another 1200 more people. Because this disease I can transmit very many days before I become positive. So more than 1200 people approximately, according to my OPD, I am telling. A doctor who is having 100 OPD might transmit it to much more people. How should I take a risk because your baby did the potty during when we started going to the car? The baby did the potty, so we had to clean it. I pay potty karo na karo, potty do no do. I don't care about this. I am caring about the 1200 other people whom I am supposed to save, not one patient. If I care for one patient and ignore the 1200 other people, then people will call me selfish. The government will close my hospital. The government will seal the everybody for quarantine for 14 days. So you are putting the risk for me and my staff and their family and everything. And who will pay for these things? Who will pay for everything? Who will pay for the media publicity which I am going to get if I get corona? You will pay. Just because you had baby did potty and there was some amount of traffic or something. I personally know how Indians take this appointment system very lightly. They can't come 5 minutes early. They will definitely come 10 minutes to 20 minutes late. I had a patient today who came 45 minutes late. And that appointment I fixed it at 8 o'clock in the morning. And they called up at 9 o'clock and tell they are going to be 45 minutes late. And then came at 10:45. I'm really sorry I couldn't attend. I'm really sorry. I'm not going to encourage these kind of things. समझ रहे हो ना? These things I can't just handle these things. And emergency appointments, even for emergencies, please give us some time. We need to clean the area. We need to make sure there are no other people, and we need to team. The emergency, come home from home and dress up and again change the dress and again put it on. This is going to take a lot of time. We need to wash it and other things, and this is not easy. Okay? If you have any doubt, wear a PPE kit. Stand at 40 degrees Celsius in one room. Even with the AC, you will feel suffocated. People can't wear mask for 20 minutes. They'll feel suffocated. I'm continuously wearing mask for 3 hours, 4 hours. And my friends in other hospitals are wearing for 8 hours because one PPE could cost 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. So they can't just change it every time, change the mask and everything. Such a horrible situation you are putting it because you feel suffocated in the mask. I feel very suffocated in the mask. To hell with you. Just insert a tube into your lungs and stay with that for 10 days in a ventilator. You'll feel suffocated. That is suffocation. It's not mask which is suffocation. Putting a tube into the nose and artificially a machine pumping in the lungs, that is suffocation. That is real suffocation. Corona will suffocate you by blocking the arteries. Corona will suffocate you by blocking the lungs and heart. Now you can feel the suffocation. You will be alive but you won't be able to breathe. You can get the videos of people posting in Instagram just minutes before their death. This is a real dangerous situation. Please, my friends, this is a real dangerous situation. You can't be late. Please don't be late, and you can't be late. And please don't expect the doctor to be easy upon you. We can't love you and ask you to die and ask us to be in risk. You want a doctor to sit with other 20-30 patients in a hospital where there are multiple departments and already medical representative. I have personally told no medical representative should visit me. I don't want them to be at risk. I today gave order for 2 medical representatives on WhatsApp. You don't want to come to me. You have good product, good medicines. I will prescribe it. Please don't come and visit me. You're putting your family at risk. This is the only disease in which you're taking the family to the fight. Anybody who is doing a job in an office close-spaced with or without AC, you are taking your family into the job. You are responsible for the death, if at all going to happen, for your family. By being lazy, by not wearing mask, you're killing your family by being stupid. COVID idiots are idiots. Don't speak to these people. Stay away from these things. If they don't have a mask, don't go to that shopkeeper. Don't go to the stationery people. And for all the traffic police people, and for all the administrated, and for the high court people, all the bankers, all the people dentist, and all the people sitting in an office, you are supposed to ensure mask for your customers. Otherwise, make them stay outside. Provide them with mask. Mask costs 5 rupees. Give it to the customers. Make them stay outside. Wear the mask and then come. You don't want them to speak. People will come to me. Doctor Sahab, can you hear me? Are bewakoof dakkan kai ka, stupid fellow. Without gas Coca-Cola. Fishless Coca-Cola. Such stupidity yaar. How can you put people's risk? Don't remove your mask. We can hear you. You can talk a bit loudly. You can even call up. Half of my consultation is over the phone. I asked them to sit in the car and call me up. I'll take the history and then examine the child. Safety is extremely important. This disease is deadly. You get it in high volumes. Mask may not 100% protect you, but definitely from serious disease it can. But if you get this disease, this is a very, very dangerous disease. The after effect of this disease is not heard of. The brain damage it has caused, how long it will take to recover, we have no idea. This is a new disease, novel corona. The heart block, how much your heart gets damaged, we have no idea. Is this damage going to be permanent? Obviously it's going to take a long time. We are not sure about the after effect of this disease. This is a dangerous disease. Please come on time. The doctors can't wait. You're putting the doctor in a deadly situation. You're emotionally backpedaling and killing the people. 1200 patients are at risk just because one person can't come on time. I'm really sorry. We can't come to the hospital entirely every time for you people. This is a very, very rare situation. We are taking the family along with us. For 400 rupees or for 600 or 1000 rupees, I'm not ready to sacrifice my family. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. This is a situation in which I'm taking my family along with me. Because I get infected, I'm going to bring that to my family. I'm really sorry. I really love my family much more than every other patient. Let's be sure. Let's be clear upon it. Take care. If you can share these videos, other doctors can also be so vigilant and careful. Please help other doctors also. You can share it. Please help other patients also by sharing this video. This is very important. You are taking your family along with you to the work job place, and you might unknowingly be the cause of their death. Please wear mask. Modi is not going to help. Government is not going to help. It's up to you. Stay alive. Stay safe. Have a good day.